Just wait for the daylight. Breakfast Club. The whole picture.
Yes, that's what we do on the Capital Breakfast Club. We give you the whole picture. We give you a panoramic view of exactly what is happening in the country. And we told you earlier in the studio, the superstar Van Vicker. Van Vicker is here to promote. Van Vicker, that is, he's here to promote his new movie, Skin. He's going to be telling us more about his movie. For those of you who probably don't know already, the movie is going to be premiere tomorrow at the Monrovia City Hall. So grab yourself a ticket. He's going to be telling us exactly where the tickets are sold. Okay, we'll have some real technical issues that we're working on. Okay, good morning. Sorry for that. Good morning, Van Vicker. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well.
I can tell.
Well, I shouldn't say I'm doing well. I'm recovering.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Well, I was just under the weather a little bit. I was in the UK and I came back with the flu and cold, so I'm recovering.
Okay. Okay, you can follow this conversation live on Facebook. Like our Facebook page. That's at search for Capital FM on Facebook, and then like it. You're going to be prompted by the live feed, and then you can watch the video of what is happening in the studio. Van, why are you here this time around? Tell us about exactly why you here this time around.
I am in Monrovia to promote and premiere a movie we shot in the US titled Skin.
Okay.
And that's why I'm here. So hopefully the promotion goes well and the events as well, and people come out in their numbers to support and enjoy and get the message of the movie.
What is it about?
Well, it's an entertaining story.
Okay.
It's a love story. Giving you a quick overview of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a young lady, a dark-skinned young lady, growing up in a society where lots of her friends are lighter skin.
Okay.
And she tends to be a laughing stock. So, and they're laughing at her because she's really dark. And it didn't go down well. She spoke to a few other friends who sort of convinced her she could apply some chemicals to get lighter, which nowadays they call toning. In the early days it would be called bleaching.
Yeah.
So she ended up doing that, and it led to several health issues that affected her eventually. So basically that's the story. And the social message basically is to just let you know what the health hazards are if you try to use these toning creams. That's basically it.
Was there a particular motivation on your part for doing a movie of this sort, or was it just a job?
It wasn't just a job. In my field, I have heard several people accuse me of getting a particular role because I'm light skinned.
Okay.
And I didn't take it lightly, because I think it really has nothing to do with your complexion. It has to do with your talent and what you can deliver. But yet again, it does have something to do with your complexion, in the sense, the casting. If the director or the producers wish in their cast to have a light-skinned person because of whatever reason, because of that particular role, it makes sense. So it's not really because you're light-skinned that's why you got the role, but because it was casted as such. So they will look for a light-skinned person. I've also heard models in the music industry complaining that lots of music directors tend to contract light-skinned girls for their music videos. I've heard those complaints. and it's not something that is funny at all, because I don't think it should really matter. But yet again, still in the music video, I'm sure they've got their reasons why they casted the light-skinned girls. But at the end of the day, I think every skin is beautiful, and you must love your skin as it is, and run with that.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask whether you've been specifically accused about, but I think you've already addressed that. You addressed that already because of getting favoritism because of your color. But where was this film produced?
It was produced in the U.S., specifically in Atlanta. We had actors like Lisa Ray McCoy in there. She's a Hollywood actress from Housewives. We've got Brad James. He's also done some stuff with Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Jasmine Burke, also upcoming actress who's done a good number of stuff in Hollywood. So it's a huge one for me, because I'm not sure I've rubbed shoulders with such names in the industry with regards to Hollywood. So it's a big thing for me.
So how was it like working with people from Hollywood, for instance, somebody who's worked with Tyler Perry?
I mean, these are professionals, just as I am. So it was beautiful. Everybody knows what they're doing and how they're supposed to do it. Lisa was just fantastic as a director. She knew what she wanted. She and I interacted outside set. We talked casually about other stuff. It was great. For me, it was like any other set, because sometimes I get questions. How is it like shooting in Nigeria as against
I was going to ask her.
It's still the same thing. It doesn't really make much of a difference.
Even if it is produced in America, for instance?
Well, a set is a set. Maybe the only difference really would be because of the fact that it's a big budget movie. Things are not very rushed, per se. So it's more laid back in terms of hurrying to get a job done because we're running out of budget. Having said that doesn't mean it's not on point. You can rush the job and be on point. You can go slowly as you wish and still be on point.
And talking about rushing the job, have you heard the criticisms that some have said? Some have criticized the quality of African movies in general. Have you heard that criticism? What do you think could be done better?
For sure. I mean, I'm a producer, I'm a director. I know what it's like, and I've heard all these things. But again, my point is, you can rush a job and still be on point because you know what you want. You've been able to see, making a film, it's video, it's motion, yes. But before you get to that point, like in radio, radio is all about talking in the microphone. That's what it is. But before you get here, you would have done some kind of scripting. Same thing with motion picture. Before you get to making the movie, you must have done a script. And then as a director, though you have the script, you also do your, so to speak, your storyboard. So you know exactly what you want. And within that time frame, you can be able to estimate how many days it will take you to do a particular number of scenes. And call that a rush, yes. But rushing it does not mean it's being inferior. It can still be perfect.
I've heard some people talk about the quality of the difference in quality of Ghanaian and Nigerian frames, for instance. Have you seen any difference in quality?
Well, not of late.
Not of late, but before there used to be a difference. Right?
I think there were a lot of differences back in the day, but we moved away, so no need to recap the bad old days.
What was the difference, for instance? What was the difference, especially in
then?
Yeah, then.
Well, picture was an issue, sound was an issue, but it was both ways. It wasn't restricted to a particular country. No, I mean, Nigeria have got their sound issues, they've got pictures issues. Same with Ghana. But the good thing is, all directors, or many directors and producers, are very much interested in what their movie looks like, finally. So, all of them are interested in what kind of equipment you're going to use, how is it going to be edited, the color grading, the sound has to be fantastic. Look, we have come a long way, and I can see the road is very bright.
How can people get tickets for the premiere?
There are places listed. But I have to say that when I got in yesterday, I spoke to the organizers, and I realized the ticket was $20. So I told them, I'm like, can they do anything special for me? Or can I do something special for those who attend? They said, what's on your mind? I said, well, can we slash all $5 as some kind of discount just for today? So
that's been Vicker's discount.
Right. if you're listening right now, you between the hours of, okay, it's not 12 yet.
Yeah.
Between the hours of 12 and 4 p.m., if you purchase your ticket, you get it for $15 instead of 20. And there are places where you can go. Lily Brown spot.
Peace Cafe, I heard.
Peace Cafe, exactly. What's this? Beauty Zone. And
The Body Zone, yeah.
Okay, Body Zone. And Evelyn's. And Evelyn's restaurant. Yes, I'm told these are the 4 places you can go, and then you can get your ticket at a discount for $15 instead of 20.
So that's Lila Brown's, that's Peace Cafe, that's Body Zone, and that's Evelyn's restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, you can understand the producers with that, so he was kind of
yeah.
But let's talk about how this whole thing started. Not the movie now, but how did you get into because I mean, moving away from this King movie, of course you've been doing a lot of different movies.
Right.
So people out there want to know, how did Ben Vicker start? I keep saying Vickers.
Oh yeah, I mean the Vickers out there. Yeah, mine is without the S.
Okay, yeah.
How did I start? I will take you far back.
And by the way, I read that it's Joseph Van Vicker.
Yes,
okay.
It's Joseph Fifi Van Vicker.
Okay.
That's my full name, and I get that all the time at the airport. People say, "I didn't know your name was Joseph." I'm like, "Well, you didn't know, now you know." So yeah, how did I start? I will take you far back as 1997.
Wow.
When I was first looking for a job. I saw, well, actually my girlfriend at the time, who was presently my wife, saw the advert in the newspaper, and this TV station, a newly opened TV station, we were looking for presenters, entertainment presenters, and she saw the commercial in the paper there, the print, and she said, well, you want to go and give it a try? I said, no, why not? I'm desperate, so I will go. I got there, I did the first audition, they asked me to come back, I think a week or so later, went back again, did a second audition, and I got the job.
Wow.
Then they told me, Van, your program, the program we wish for you to do is not ready yet, so when it's ready to go on the air, we will give you a call. And I suggested to him, I said, okay, is there anything else I can do? Because I just want a job. And he's like, we've got a slot for a production assistant in the same entertainment department, if you wish. I said, well, I'll take it. I don't mind being a production assistant and then eventually presenting my program. And that's how I started, and that's how come I got the love for being behind the scenes, and eventually today I'm a director. Because I've come to understand, or I understood, I got the training technically.
Okay.
So that's how it all began. And
but I understand you were in the entertainment industry before then. You were a radio personality.
Yes, I'm getting there.
Okay.
So I started on as a TV entertainment presenter. I did that for about a year, and then I moved on to a radio station. A radio station manager called me up one day and said, Van, I think we've got a slot for a drive show. Would you want to do it? And I thought it was a challenge in my life. I thought it was a good stepping stone. And I took up the challenge, and I did that for another year. Unfortunately, the radio station was sold out, and I moved on. I went to another TV station. That took me on the very next month. So I started producing and directing TV shows at that TV station. I was there for like 4 years. And while I was there 2 years after, I joined another radio station. So alongside, for about 3 years or so, I was doing radio and TV at the same time. You can imagine how
Yeah.
hectic my schedule was.
demanding.
I did not have a life, literally. But it was all good. And then at a particular point, I think 2002, a producer approached me and said, Van, we've got this television series coming up. I think you can play a role in it. It was a campus series, boys, girls kind of a thing. And I said yes. Again, it was not a challenge. It's something I had never done and I never dreamt about. So I said, yeah, I can take it up. Let's try it. So we did that for about a year or two. And then in 2004, a film producer approached me and said, Van, I've got a film and I've got a role I think you can play. So I said, okay, I'll give it a shot. And that was when I did my first movie titled Divine Love with Majid, Jackie Appiah, and myself. And we starred in that. And 2004 till now, it's been 12 years.
Wow. Are you a Liberian?
Yes.
What? I said there are people, couple of questions.
Okay, yeah,
comments
we
here.
have people commenting.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
That's that question.
That's
I'll
one
say
person question. Is Fan really a Liberian?
Yeah, okay.
So can you respond to
So
that?
I'm going to answer that question.
Yeah, answer
I know I won't put it again.
Okay, another person says, Van, I'm thrilled to hear of the big stars in the movie and can't wait to see it. But I want to know, how can we get the movie here in the U.S.? Bob K. Roberts.
How can we what?
Get the movie here.
In the U.S., you ready from the U.S., right? Okay, yeah.
How to get Liberian movies in the U.S.?
This one.
This particular one in the U.S.
Yes.
Oh, it is on TV. It's been premiered on a particular TV station. I don't want to mention it before I get it wrong. I'm sorry, but it has been premiered on TV, and it should be out shortly. Once we get these premieres out of the way, it will be accessible.
Okay.
I mean, it was shot in the U.S., so it will be accessible.
Do we have another comment?
Okay.
No, we don't have another comment, but let's okay. You were talking about, tell us a bit about your Liberian background, because I was just doing a little bit of research yesterday before coming to do this.
You were snooping on me.
Exactly. so I saw a site that said 10 things you didn't know about Van Vicker, and he, the site said, did you know that he's a Ghanaian? And then it went on to explain that his mother has a Liberian Ghanaian background and all of that. So tell us exactly, who are you, a Ghanaian or a Liberian?
I'm both.
Okay.
And make that triple, because my dad is also Dutch.
Dutch, yeah.
So my arms are longer than I am.
Wow.
And I think it's a privilege. I remember growing up as a young man, a mixed breed, and I know a few times I got laughed at. I remember that so well. And growing up, it wasn't funny at the time, because you say you're this, you're that, and then, okay, dude, so really, what are you? And but fast forwarding, I think mine is even okay, because being in the U.S., I've had interactions with certain people, and I'm like, so where are you from? It's like, I'm a U.S. citizen, but I'm originally from Jamaica, and I'm also part Haitian and Spanish. I'm like, really? So yeah, I really don't think it's such a huge deal.
I mean, it is for a lot of Liberians, because they want to identify this superstar with their country,
But you know that kind of thing now. When people start going, oh, they like, everybody won't call you. They're meant for me. It's a good thing. Sense of belonging is good.
Tell us about how was it growing up in Liberia?
Growing up, I grew up on the 9th Street. I know I also lived at what I play name? I know I've lived at my uncle's place at Old Road.
Okay.
I used to go there for vacation. I also used to go to Buchanan for vacation.
Okay.
And then, of course, Baker's apartment on 9th Street. There's another place before Baker's apartment. I was also at 16th Street.
Okay.
My mom's cousin at 16th Street. But primarily, most of my memories will be on 9th Street.
Okay.
The swamp side and the seaside.
Okay, this one's
With the
okay.
football and one side. We're on the swamp side. Yeah, but I went to Hilton Van E.
Okay.
And then I went to Cathedral.
All right.
And after that, I moved on to St. Patrick's. So I was in St. Patrick's. I left when I was in the 9th grade when the war broke out. So, yeah. You know.
So you were here when the war broke out?
Oh, yeah, but.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're on the 9th Street. Let me give you a quick story here.
Yeah, tell us about it.
We're on the 9th Street. Sleeping that morning. I think it was around 4 in the morning. And we heard this noise.
Mm.
I mean, we all knew, oh, Chatelapu coming, they're coming. Everybody hear that thing, they're coming. So finally, we hear boom, loud sound, and we all came out.
Wow.
And apparently, those missiles were being dropped right next door. Literally next door.
Wow.
And it was on my birthday. That's why I cannot forget this story. It was on the 1st of August. I cannot forget that. So,
Yeah, that's my birthday too.
Is it? Oh, chop knuckles.
That's right.
Yeah. So, it woke us up that morning, and we had to flee, and it was just, it's a memory I can live once I close my eyes.
Wow.
But you see, those memories is already throwing me off track. I don't even remember where my thread started from. But when I start thinking about those things, it brings back some mixed feelings that I don't want to remember. At the same time, you cannot run away from your history.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
but anyway, we're talking about what? We're talking about 9th Street?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's where I have most of my memories.
Have you worked with other Liberian stars, say Frank Atus, for instance?
Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, I think I did a movie with Frank in Nigeria. It was maybe 1 or 2 max. But recently, I did a film with him. He actually produced it. He called me up when he was in Ghana and to feature in the movie. And I thought, why not support a brother, you know?
Yeah.
He called me up. I did about 5 or so scenes in the movie according to his script. And we did that. I thought it was good. I haven't seen the movie yet. I don't know if it is out, but we have. I haven't done anything yet with Eddie Watson or Juliet, but
There's an emerging one, Zubin Cooper. Yeah, he's just star in a new film. In fact, it's a Hollywood film for The Last Phase.
okay. I've not heard about that.
Okay, yeah. Well,
I need to go snooping.
Yeah, you need to go in. But let's open the lines. You can call us on the following number: 0886-561-537. That's 0886-561-537. Or call our Circum number 0777. That's 777-384-600. Call our Circum number 0777. 384-600. We'll be glad to talk to you. Let's talk a bit about okay, we'll see. Yeah, I wanted to talk about your personal life a bit. Obviously you're a married man.
Yeah. I am.
Okay. Oh,
And proud. And happy. I've been married since 2003. So October 3rd should be 13 years of marriage. Yes, and I've got 3 kids. My first turned 12 in February, and my second 10, 2 girls, and the last one is a boy, and he turned 8. He would turn 8 in November.
Wow. Is it a difficult thing? Do you have a caller? Let's talk to this caller. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. We're having some difficulty getting a call on the line, but you can call us again on that second line, that's 0777-384-600, or call our Lone Star number if you have a problem with getting through to the second line. Call our Lone Star number, that's 0886-561-537, 0886-561-537. Let's try this other call again. and say good morning. Yeah. Yeah, Ralph, how are you? But you are extremely low.
Good morning.
Okay. Okay.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you. You two can place your call to the following number 0886561537 or call our Circum line 0 7 that's 777-384-600 777-384-600. Okay, how is it like? We'll have this caller. Let's talk to this one. Good morning. All right, Circa, go ahead and make a point. Okay.
Thank you. What's up?
Thank you. Let's talk to this
Thank you.
other caller. Good morning. Yeah, you got to speak up now. What's the name and where you calling from? Robert? Okay, yeah, now you're clearer. Go ahead and make a point. Okay, he heard you. Thank you. He's going to respond to that.
Grill.
Gribble, okay?
Yeah. No, you call it gribble. That's properly a grill.
We have another caller. Let's talk to this other caller. Good morning. Yeah, what's the name and where you calling from? All right, Aloysius, go ahead and make a point.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. He said he listened to an interview before.
Yeah, I'll tackle that. To the last bit of your question, it's the premiere is on Saturday. It starts at 7 p.m. The red carpet is at 6, between 6 and 7. So by 7:30, the movie should be rolling.
Okay.
So that's for your information at the Moon River City Hall.
Yeah.
Right. To the first bit of your concern, I'm not sure where you did say you heard, and that's good because you'll be a little objective about it. If you say you saw, then I will tell you it's a blatant lie because I have never ever granted granted an interview and said I am not a Liberian. That's absolutely not true.
Good morning. Yeah, what's the name and where you calling from? You gotta move away from the radio now. We're getting a terrible feedback. Yeah, go ahead, make a point. Yeah, we're listening.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for
Thank you.
Yeah. And
yeah,
do you have a caller?
No, we're done.
Okay, I just want to say, I mean, she did say if I could do more. I just want to give a little insight on what I intend to do come November. Backtracking though, I should have been here last year, I think February. It was scheduled for February to be here to shoot the part 2 of my movie, Big New Sudan. Unfortunately, I think that was when Ebola broke out.
Yeah.
So it just threw me off course. But I intend to be back this November to shoot a television series. I'm not giving out the title yet. We haven't resettled on it. But I hope to be in town November.
And you're going to be working on Liberian cast, entirely Liberian cast?
Entirely Liberian cast. It's a Liberian series.
Okay.
So, but I will come down with a few technical guys, maybe the DOP camera, the DOP sound and light. And the good part is I will employ the services of the locals to be assistants to these guys, so they can understudy if the need be.
Okay.
But I think it's a good start, so we can all get to understand or be able to train on the job. And with time, there will be no need for me to fly in with these technical guys, because I believe Liverpool is smart. Yeah, they're smart. So with time, they'll be able to catch the standards that we are all hoping for, and then we can do our own bit.
Okay,
That's a
there's,
good thing.
there's
We
a
have-
message here.
Yeah.
Have you made any movie with having real action involving stunt person?
No, I've done some action stuff, but not with a stunt person. Our budgets don't really allow that around this area. But talking about action, there is a movie I've got lined up on my Sky Orange production platform, which I hope to do by the close of the year or early next year. I should have done this movie 2 years ago, but I did not, because I went playing football and somebody broke my knee.
Oh, wow.
So I had to go on rest for a while, and I've decided not to do anything action yet, because I'm waiting for my knee to be entirely
This question
settled.
might seem a little bit naive, but you're a married man.
Yeah.
How is it like playing romantic scenes in a movie where you have to like get involved with physical touch and contact and all of that?
It's not a big deal, because I'm being a professional. My emotions are totally out of the window when I become that particular character. So it is not Van that is playing that role. And the good thing is my wife understands the nature of my job. She knows how it's like. And having said that, that's not
Knocking out, want to be home.
Having said that, but yeah, she's a tough lady. She understands.
And she watches the movies?
That one a different story. She can watch some.
She can watch some. She can watch all the movies.
She can watch all. When it comes to that part, I don't know what can happen, but yeah, she can watch all. But back to the question. It's tough for actors to be able to hold your personal emotions as an individual, at the same time convincing viewers that it is real. So when actors are charging producers so much, you should understand why.
Okay.
It's tough to be real and yet unreal.
I know it. I want to say you got to go. Let me just put this last question through before you leave.
Right.
One of the things that I heard you say is that one of those difficult things that you grapple with is the issue of rumor about what this actor is doing, who he's involved with, and all of that. And some of the times when you act in the movie, it can elicit a lot of rumors about who you're dating and who you're not dating.
Right.
There's been this thing online about Nadia and all of that. Now, have you heard that?
Of course, there have been countless rumors all over the place. And I did get a question yesterday at a sister radio station. What is something about acting that I don't like, or about my career that I don't like? And it just struck me that it's the rumors, because some rumors can just be outright crazy, very mischievous people just going on the internet and just writing whatever they wish. The rumors can be crazy.
And at some point they said you were dead.
They've killed me over 5 times. They've killed me many times. And I know I've got another 50 or so years to go. So they cannot kill me.
I know.
There's a question here. Have you been watching Liberian movies? What do you think of it?
I've watched one. And I think it's got a long way to go, just like many of our other movies. And when I mean a long way, everybody has got a target. So Ghana movie seems to be going well, but there's still a long way to go.
Honestly, you have another engagement, so we gotta let you
Yeah.
go. We keep being signal that you gotta go to the other engagement. We want to make sure you can come back here, so we don't hold
Sure.
you up too much. But that's the voice of Joseph. At least I can say that, man. Joseph Van.
Don't let Annie, don't call me Annie.
But he called another name. I don't know whether he said
Joseph,
Fifi.
yeah.
Well, yes, he said Fifi.
Yes,
Okay.
Van Vicker.
Yeah. What is that? Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Joseph Van Vicker. We just
Yes.
want to say thanks for coming.
Why you always adding
I
S
asked
to my
him the
name?
name. I asked him.
Why you always adding S to my name? S to my name, man.
Let me listen this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's Joseph Van Vicker. No S.
Vicker, yes.
No S.
No S.
No S. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Pleasure was mine.
Any final comment?
The final comment would just be I would love to see Liberia Pudding come on Saturday. Then watch that show. It's got a beautiful message. And I would love to take pictures as well on the red carpet. Let's do this thing, yeah? Our movie will go somewhere. Y'all support me, myself will support everybody. That's the thing. You hand go hand come. You scratch my back, scratch your back.
Thank you. That's it for our interview with Van Vicker this morning. The Cabinet Breakfast Show continues.